Imagine waking up every single day with a sense of excitement, not because of a specific event, but because you know, deep down, that you're about to engage in something meaningful. Something that aligns with who you are and what you stand for. That's the power of living with purpose. Too often we find ourselves getting caught up in the routines of life, moving from one task to the next, simply getting by. We might have days where we feel like we're just ticking boxes or trying to survive the hustle. But what if life could be more than that? What if every morning you could feel a sense of passion and fulfillment because you're clear on what you're meant to do and you understand why you're doing it? When we live with purpose, we tap into a deeper sense of motivation. It's not about external rewards or recognition, it's about an inner knowing that what we're doing matters. Whether it's in our career, our relationships, or the way we show up for others, purpose is the driving force that makes every action feel significant. This excitement isn't just about having big, grand goals. Sometimes it's the simple things, knowing that you're making a positive impact on others or that you're contributing to something greater than yourself. Living with purpose gives meaning to the little moments when you listen to someone, when you give your best in whatever you do, when you choose to show up authentically and be true to who you are. And here's the thing, living with purpose doesn't just make you feel good. It changes everything around you. It influences how you work, how you connect with others, how you handle challenges. You become more resilient, more creative, and more open to opportunities. You wake up not dreading the day, but looking forward to it because you know you're aligned with something bigger than just yourself. So when we begin to live with purpose, we start to experience life in a whole new way, with energy, excitement, and clarity. This is what it means to truly live, rather than simply exist. And when we live with purpose, we don't just light up our own lives, we light up the lives of others as well. And so many of us live life on autopilot. We wake up, go to work, complete our tasks, deal with our responsibilities, and then repeat the cycle the next day. We're often so busy managing our to-do lists, dealing with challenges, or following the expectations of others, that we forget to ask ourselves a fundamental question: why am I here? What is the deeper reason behind everything I'm doing? It's easy to get lost in the rush of daily life. We get so caught up in the obligations and pressures we face that we lose sight of what truly matters. But if we don't stop and ask ourselves this question, why am I here? We risk living a life that's not truly our own. We risk simply surviving rather than thriving. When you ask yourself, why am I here, you are challenging yourself to step back and look at your life from a bigger perspective. You're asking, what is my purpose? What do I truly want to create in this world? What am I meant to contribute? This reflection is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Without understanding your purpose, you can easily get swept away by the current of life, following someone else's path, living someone else's dream. It's easy to become focused on meeting deadlines, earning money, or just keeping up with the expectations of society. But when you live this way, you're not living intentionally. You're simply reacting to life instead of shaping it. Taking the time to reflect on your purpose allows you to step into your power. It helps you recognize that you are here for a reason, that you have unique gifts, and that your life has a bigger meaning. Your purpose is more than just surviving, it's about thriving and making a meaningful impact in your own way. And ask yourself, what lights me up? What do I feel passionate about? What kind of legacy do I want to leave? The answers to these questions will guide you to a deeper understanding of your purpose. It's about connecting with the things that make you feel truly alive, rather than simply going through the motions. It's about stepping out of the routine and into a life that excites you, that challenges you, and that aligns with your core values. This type of reflection requires courage, because it forces us to look beyond the surface and confront our deepest desires and aspirations. But when we take that time to reflect, we begin to live more consciously and with more intention. We start to live a life where every action, every decision has meaning because it's aligned with our true purpose. So don't just go through life as if you're merely passing time. Don't let your days slip by without asking yourself, why am I here? Take the time to reflect on your purpose. Understand what drives you, what excites you, and what you're here to contribute. And once you've discovered that, live it with everything you've got. When you think about the things that truly make you come alive, what comes to mind? What are the activities, the experiences, or even the people that light you up inside? It could be anything from writing, painting, or teaching, to helping others, solving problems, or even something as simple as taking a walk in nature. These moments of joy and energy aren't random, they are clues. They are signposts that point towards something deeper, your purpose. Too often we dismiss the things that excite us, thinking they are just hobbies or distractions. We might tell ourselves that they don't fit into the real world or that they aren't practical. But the truth is, these passions are often a direct reflection of who we are and what we're meant to do in this world. When you're deeply engaged in an activity that brings you joy, time seems to disappear. You feel energized, focused, and alive. This is no coincidence. Your passions hold a deep connection to your purpose. They are often the gateway to discovering what you were truly meant to contribute. Think about it: when you're passionate about something, you're willing to put in the extra effort, the long hours, the creativity, and the dedication. You don't need external rewards to motivate you. The activity itself gives you the energy and satisfaction you need. That's a clear sign that you're tapping into something meaningful. Look at the things that make you excited and energized. Ask yourself, what activities do I lose myself in? What could I talk about for hours without getting bored? What do I do that makes me forget about time, about the world around me, and just makes me feel in flow? These are the things that matter. When we align ourselves with these activities, we are more likely to feel fulfilled and motivated. Your passion isn't just something to pass the time or to do when you have a moment to spare. It's a vital part of who you are. And when you begin to integrate these passions into your daily life, you'll start to experience a deeper sense of purpose. And sometimes, discovering what lights you up requires exploration. You might not have all the answers right now, and that's okay. Give yourself permission to try different things, to experiment, and to explore new interests. The key is to stay open and curious. Let yourself discover what excites you and follow that path wherever it leads. And if you feel stuck or uncertain about what your passions are, look back at your past. What activities brought you joy as a child? What did you love to do before life got complicated? Often the things we loved as children hold powerful clues to the person we are meant to be. The more you connect with what excites you, the more you'll start to see how these passions align with your deeper purpose. When you combine your passions with a desire to serve or create value, you'll find that your purpose becomes clearer. It becomes not just about you, but about how you can share your passions with the world, how you can make a difference. So take the time to identify what brings you joy and energy. Don't dismiss these passions as insignificant or impractical. They are the foundation of your purpose. They are the fuel that will keep you going even when things get tough. And when you discover what truly lights you up, you'll not only find your purpose, you'll find a life that feels meaningful and exciting every single day. When we talk about purpose, it's easy to focus on our own personal fulfillment. After all, we all want to feel happy, successful, and content in our lives. But true purpose goes beyond just making ourselves happy. It's not about seeking happiness for the sake of happiness alone. It's about using our unique gifts, talents, and passions to create value and make a positive impact in the world around us. At its core, purpose is about connection. It's about recognizing that our lives are intertwined with the lives of others. And when we live with purpose, we understand that our actions have the potential to uplift and inspire those around us. It's about creating something that extends beyond our own desires, something that leaves a lasting mark on the world. Imagine what happens when we begin to focus on others and how we can contribute to their lives. Instead of solely asking, what can I do to make myself happy? We begin to ask, how can I help others? How can I make their lives better? This shift in perspective opens up a whole new world of possibilities. When you live with purpose, you begin to see every interaction as an opportunity to add value, whether it's through small, everyday acts of kindness or by contributing to a cause you deeply care about. It could be something as simple as offering a listening ear to a friend in need, or as significant as dedicating your time and energy to a cause that's larger than yourself. These actions, no matter how small, ripple out and make a difference. True fulfillment doesn't come from chasing personal happiness alone. It comes from knowing that the work we do, the people we serve, and the impact we make are part of something greater than ourselves. It's about recognizing that we have the ability to leave a legacy not defined by material possessions or accolades, but by the lives we've touched and the positive changes we've made. Living with purpose means contributing to a cause, a community, or a vision that extends beyond our individual needs. It's about dedicating ourselves to something bigger than our own lives, whether it's the people we care about, the causes we're passionate about, or the world we're trying to improve. When we contribute to the collective good, we find a deeper sense of meaning and satisfaction that no amount of personal success or material wealth can provide. Think about the people who have inspired you the most. Chances are it wasn't because they were the most successful or had the most material wealth. It's because they made a difference. They added value to your life in a way that was meaningful, whether through their words, actions, or the example they set. Their purpose was centered around something greater than their own happiness, and that's what made them unforgettable. This is the true power of purpose. When we shift our focus from ourselves to others, we unlock the potential for deeper fulfillment, stronger connections, and a lasting impact. Purpose is not about chasing after fleeting happiness, it's about dedicating ourselves to something that outlasts us, something that leaves the world better than we found it. So, as you reflect on your own purpose, remember that it's not just about you. It's about the lives you touch, the difference you make, and how you can contribute to something bigger than yourself. And when you start living in that way with a mindset focused on adding value and making a positive impact, that's when you'll truly positive change to the world. Serving others also forces us to step outside of our own limited perspective and recognize the needs of those around us. It encourages empathy, compassion, and kindness, qualities that are essential for true purpose. The more you help, the more you start to understand the world on a deeper level, and the more you realize that your work is part of a bigger picture, a picture where your contributions matter and can lead to real change. So when you begin to look for ways to combine your passions with a genuine desire to serve others, your sense of purpose naturally grows stronger. You find that the more you give, the more joy and meaning you receive in return. Your life becomes richer and more rewarding, not because of what you've accumulated, but because of the lives you've touched, the communities you've impacted, and the difference you've made. Ultimately, your purpose is not just about what you get, but what you give. When you focus on service, on using your gifts to help others, you unlock a deeper, more sustainable sense of purpose that leads to long-lasting fulfillment and joy. One of the greatest challenges we face in today's world is the temptation to compare ourselves to others. Social media, the expectations around us, and the constant flood of success stories can make us feel like we're falling behind, like we're not doing enough or achieving as much as we should be. But here's the truth: your journey is uniquely yours. It doesn't look like anyone else's, and that's exactly how it's meant to be. The path that's right for you may not always be the fastest or the most conventional, but it is the one that will lead you to your true purpose. You are a blend of experiences, talents, and dreams that no one else has. No one has walked the same path, faced the same challenges, or developed the same skills and insights that you have. Your personal story is a treasure, a one-of-a-kind narrative filled with moments that have shaped who you are and who you are becoming. Instead of looking at others and wondering why you haven't achieved what they have, take a moment to celebrate your own unique journey. Embracing your individuality means understanding that your skills and experiences have prepared you for your own personal mission. What you're good at, the things that make you feel most alive, these are not accidents. They are a direct reflection of your purpose. Your talents and abilities have a role to play in the world, and no one else can fill that role the way you can. In fact, the more you embrace your uniqueness, the more you realize that your differences are what make you stand out and allow you to offer something truly valuable to the world. It's easy to get caught up in the race to be the best or to follow the paths that others are on, but true fulfillment comes from creating your own path, rooted in who you are and what you bring to the table. It's also important to remember that everyone's timeline is different. Just because someone else seems to be ahead of you or on a faster track to success doesn't mean you are any less capable or deserving of your dreams. Progress looks different for everyone, and there is no one right way to achieve your goals. Sometimes taking a slower, more deliberate approach is exactly what you need in order to align your efforts with your true purpose. When you stop comparing your journey to others, you free yourself from unnecessary pressure and start living authentically. You become more attuned to your own passions, your own timeline, and your own rhythm. You recognize that success is not defined by external markers like money, status, or recognition, but by the internal sense of alignment and fulfillment that comes from being true to yourself. So embrace the unique set of skills, experiences, and dreams that make you who you are. They are your superpowers. No one else can walk your path in the same way you can, and that is a beautiful thing. Trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should, and remember there's no need to rush or measure yourself against anyone else. Your individuality is what will make your purpose powerful and transformative, not just for you, but for the world around you. When you embrace your individuality, you unlock the potential to live fully, to create authentically, and to make the impact you are meant to make. Let go of comparisons and step into your own power, because you are enough, just as you are. Your journey is yours to shape, and it's the only one that matters. So often we're conditioned to think that discovering our purpose is a singular, defining moment, a lightning strike of clarity where everything falls into place and we suddenly know exactly what we're meant to do. We envision this moment of epiphany where the clouds part and our purpose is revealed to us, clear and undeniable. But the truth is, finding your purpose is rarely that simple, and it's never instantaneous. It's a journey, a winding road filled with discovery, mistakes, and evolution. In reality, discovering your purpose is a process that unfolds over time. It's a journey of exploration where you try different things, learn from them, and allow your experiences to shape your understanding of what truly matters to you. There is no manual, no clear-cut path to follow. It's about stepping forward into the unknown, guided by curiosity and the willingness to explore different aspects of yourself and the world. You might begin by trying something new, only to realize it doesn't fulfill you in the way you thought it would. Or you might dive deep into a passion, only to find that it evolves in ways you didn't expect. And that's perfectly okay. Every misstep, every trial, and every moment of uncertainty is part of the learning process. It's in these moments of exploration that we begin to peel back the layers of who we are and discover what resonates with our deepest values and desires. Think of it as an artist creating a masterpiece. The first strokes may not look like the final image. There's experimentation, adjusting, refining, and reworking along the way. You may find yourself exploring different paths, trying out different roles or activities before you start to see the broader picture of your life's purpose. This process of trial and error isn't a sign of failure, it's an essential part of growth. The more you try, the more you understand what aligns with your true self and what doesn't. This discovery allows you to refine your purpose and make it clearer with each new experience. Growth also plays a key role in discovering your purpose. As you continue to evolve, your purpose will evolve too. You will gain new perspectives, skills, and insights as you learn and mature, and these will influence your understanding of your purpose. What you were passionate about 5 years ago may no longer hold the same weight for you today, and that's a natural part of your journey. Purpose is not static, it's something that grows with you as you grow, shifting and deepening in response to your experiences and personal development. When you embrace your individuality, you unlock the potential to live fully, to create authentically, and to make the impact you are meant to make. Let go of comparisons and step into your own power, because you are enough, just as you are. Your journey is yours to shape, and it's the only one that matters. So often we're conditioned to think that discovering our purpose is a singular, defining moment, a lightning strike of clarity where everything falls into place and we suddenly know exactly what we're meant to do. We envision this moment of epiphany where the clouds part and our purpose is revealed to us, clear and undeniable. But the truth is, finding your purpose is rarely that simple, and it's never instantaneous. It's a journey, a winding road filled with discovery, mistakes, and evolution. In reality, discovering your purpose is a process that unfolds over time. It's a journey of exploration where you try different things, learn from them, and allow your experiences to shape your understanding of what truly matters to you. There is no manual, no clear-cut path to follow. It's about stepping forward into the unknown, guided by curiosity and the willingness to explore different aspects of yourself and the world. You might begin by trying something new, only to realize it doesn't fulfill you in the way you thought it would. Or you might dive deep into a passion, only to find that it evolves in ways you didn't expect. And that's perfectly okay. Every misstep, every trial, and every moment of uncertainty is part of the learning process. It's in these moments of exploration that we begin to peel back the layers of who we are and discover what resonates with our deepest values and desires. Think of it as an artist creating a masterpiece. The first strokes may not look like the final image. There's experimentation, adjusting, refining, and reworking along the way. You may find yourself exploring different paths, trying out different roles or activities before you start to see the broader picture of your life's purpose. This process of trial and error isn't a sign of failure, it's an essential part of growth. The more you try, the more you understand what aligns with your true self and what doesn't. This discovery allows you to refine your purpose and make it clearer with each new experience. Growth also plays a key role in discovering your purpose. As you continue to evolve, your purpose will evolve too. You will gain new perspectives, skills, and insights as you learn and mature, and these will influence your understanding of your purpose. What you were passionate about 5 years ago may no longer hold the same weight for you today, and that's a natural part of your journey. Purpose is not static, it's something that grows with you as you grow, shifting and deepening in response to your experiences and personal development. It's important to be patient with yourself during this process. Many people feel a sense of urgency, as if they're supposed to have it all figured out by a certain age or stage in life. But purpose is not something to be rushed or forced. It's a lifelong unfolding. The more you allow yourself to explore, experiment and grow, the more clear your purpose will become piece by piece, step by step. It's in this ongoing process that you find the joy of living authentically and aligned with who you truly are. So don't be discouraged if you don't have it all figured out right now. Embrace the uncertainty. Embrace the mistakes and the lessons they bring. Each step you take, even if it feels like a misstep, is moving you closer to discovering what truly lights you up and gives your life meaning. The process of exploration and growth is as important, if not more important, than the destination itself. Discovering your purpose is not a race, and it doesn't happen overnight. It's a continuous journey of self-discovery, learning and transformation. Trust that with time, patience and persistence, your purpose will reveal itself not as a single moment, but as a lifetime of evolving clarity and understanding. Step, even if it's a misstep, is leading you closer to the person you're meant to be and the purpose you're meant to fulfill. When you dare to step outside your comfort zone, you give yourself the gift of discovery, growth, and the chance to truly find what lights you up. One of the greatest challenges many of us face in life is learning to trust ourselves, our intuition, our decisions, and the path we're on. It's easy to feel uncertain, especially when things don't unfold the way we imagined. We may question whether we're on the right track or wonder if we're doing enough to move forward. But here's something important to remember: the things that excite you, the things that spark a fire inside you, are not random. They are your inner compass, guiding you toward your true purpose. And trusting yourself starts with understanding that your passions and interests are not by chance. They are part of the unique blueprint of who you are. Think about the activities or ideas that make you feel alive, the things that give you energy, that make you lose track of time. Whether it's a hobby, a creative pursuit, or something that simply makes you feel fulfilled, these are clues to your deeper calling. They are not distractions, they are signs. These are the things that are pulling you closer to the life you were meant to live, to the contribution you are meant to make in this world. And by trusting yourself, trusting that you are drawn to these things for a reason, you allow yourself to follow that path. But trusting the process isn't always easy. It requires a leap of faith, a willingness to step into the unknown and to keep moving forward, even when the path isn't clear. It means understanding that the journey itself, with all its twists and turns, is part of your growth. Often we think that the path to success or purpose should be linear, that it should be a straight line from here to there. But the truth is, life rarely works that way. It's full of detours, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But every step, even the missteps, is valuable. It's all part of the process of discovering who you truly are and what you're meant to do. And sometimes, when things don't go according to plan, we feel discouraged or think that we're off course. But trust that the path you're on is exactly what you need. Even if you can't see the full picture right now, each experience, each step is leading you closer to your true purpose. And the things that excite you, that light you up, are the guiding stars that will show you the way. Trusting yourself also means letting go of the fear of making mistakes or not having everything figured out. We are often paralyzed by the idea that we must have all the answers before we take action. But the truth is, you won't know everything until you begin. The path to your purpose is revealed as you move forward, not in advance. You have to take that first step, even if it feels uncertain. By trusting yourself enough to take action, you begin to gather the information you need, the experiences that will shape you, and the lessons that will guide you toward your true calling. Another key part of trusting yourself is letting go of comparison. It's easy to look at others and think that they have it all figured out, or that their journey is somehow more successful than yours. But remember, your path is unique, and it is not meant to look like anyone else's. Trusting yourself means embracing the fact that your journey will unfold in its own time and in its own way. Just because someone else has reached their destination doesn't mean you're behind. Everyone has their own timeline, and it's okay if yours doesn't match someone else's. Trust that where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. You also have to trust that the universe, life, or whatever higher power you believe in is conspiring in your favor. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't happening as quickly as we'd like, but have faith that everything is unfolding as it should. Sometimes the universe works behind the scenes, aligning things in ways we can't see yet. Trust that the things that excite you are leading you towards something bigger, a purpose that will bring not only personal fulfillment, but also allow you to serve and make a difference in the world. And finally, trust that you are enough. There is nothing you need to become in order to follow your path. You are already equipped with everything you need. Trust that your abilities, your intuition, and your unique perspective are all that's required to move forward. You don't have to be perfect or have everything in place to begin. The excitement you feel in your heart, the things that make you come alive, these are the things that will carry you through. So as you walk the path toward discovering and living your purpose, remember this: trust yourself, trust the things that excite you. They are not random, they are the guideposts, the signposts, pointing you toward the life you were always meant to live. When you follow what lights you up, you align with your true purpose. Keep moving forward with faith and know that every step you take brings you closer to the fulfillment of your dreams.